ground formula mass of a compound gives you the sum of the total element that's present in that compound. So for you to get the ground formula mass or the ground molecular mass of any compound, what do? You simply add up the masses of the individual elements that makes up the compound. So today we'll be looking into ground formula mass, or what we call ground molecular mass, and how we can calculate the individual percentage by mass of the individual elements present in the compound. Okay, so if you know the ground formula mass, it is very easy to calculate the percentage by mass of each of the elements that is present in that compound. Hello ChemStars, welcome to another exciting class with goodness. Please, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, rush now and do that. Click on the like button icon, click on the sub icon, click on the notification button so that you get every notification of my video that I post. Okay, so let's get over into the business of today. Today we are going to talk about the ground formula mass, just like I said, and the percentage by mass. Let's read this question together so that we will dive into it and understand better with example. The question says, calculate the percentage by mass of potassium present in. Please, if you don't know how to name this compound, check out my previous lesson where I did naming of compounds. It will help you to understand how to name compounds. Okay, so this compound here is potassium tetraazosulfate 6. Okay, so we are going to calculate the percentage by mass of potassium, percentage by mass of this one. This is potassium present in this whole compound. Okay, good. Now the mass of potassium is 39. That is the molar mass. The one of sulfur is 32. This is sulfur. Okay, and the one of oxygen is what? 16. So let's start. Solution. Now, before you calculate the percentage by mass of potassium, what is the first thing you have to do? You must, I said, you must calculate for the ground formula mass or the ground molecular mass of the compound. And how do you do that? By writing down the masses of the different elements that are present in the compound, and then you add it all together. So let's write out this compound. This is potassium, right? How many potassium is there? Potassium tetraazosulfate 6. This is the compound. Okay, now potassium is 2. Let me write it this way so that you understand this. Okay, plus sulfur. How many sulfur? 1. Good. Plus oxygen. How many oxygen is here? 4 oxygen. So we have 4 of what? Oxygen. I'll put this one in bracket so that you will not think that this is 40. Are you with me? Beautiful. Now go back to the question. What is the molar mass of this compound that is here? For potassium, it is what? 39. Okay, so we have, remember, we have 2 potassium, so we say 2 times 39. We put this in brackets. Okay, now sulfur is just 1, and what is the mass of sulfur, or the molar mass of sulfur? It is 32. So here we say 32 plus 4 of what? Oxygen. And oxygen, the molar mass of oxygen is 16. Beautiful. The atomic mass of oxygen is what? 16. So you can put this one in bracket. Now go ahead and open the bracket. 2 times 39 will give you what? 78. Okay, plus 32 plus 4 times 16. This 16 times 2 is 32, times 4 is 64. Okay, now when you add this up together, you will be having 174 gram per mole. So this is the molar mass of this compound, which is K2SO4. Okay, now having gotten the molar mass, you go ahead and calculate for the percentage now of what? Potassium. Very, very simple. I will solve it here. Okay, now what is the mass of potassium in this? 39, but we have 2 of potassium, which is what? 78. So to calculate for the percentage by mass of potassium, percentage by mass of potassium, okay, this is equals 78 over what is the total of the masses that is present in this whole compound? 174. So the one of potassium divided by the gram formula mass or the molecular mass, which is 174. Because it's talking about percentage, you go ahead multiply by what? 100. Okay? By the time you divide and press your calculator, you'll be having your answer as 44.83. 44.83%. So this is the percentage by mass of potassium in this compound K2SO4. You can use this method to do the percentage by mass of sulfur and of oxygen. Remember, oxygen is what? 4. So you say 64 over 174. And for sulfur, you say 32 over 174. It will give you the percentage. And if you want to confirm it, if your answer is correct, you add up this percentage. It will give you 100%. So if you give you 100%, we know that you are on the right track. Alright, so let's go back to question number 2. Question number 2 is a bit tricky because this has to do with a hydrate, a compound that has molecules of water. Okay, calculate the percentage by mass of water in copper 2 tetraoxosulfur pentahydrate. I said this before and I will keep saying it. Go to my previous video so that you know how to name compound like this. Okay, now let's go ahead and calculate the percentage by mass of water. First, what do? We must get the gram formula mass of the whole compound. So the compound is CuSO4 and 5 molecules of water. Okay, now copper, the atomic mass of copper is 63.5. Oxygen is 16, is here, you know already. Earth is what? Sulfur, which is 32. And hydrogen, the atomic mass is 1. Okay, now for copper, anywhere you see copper, you write what? 63.5. How many copper do we have? Just one copper. So we have 63.5, okay? Plus our sulfur is what? 32. How many sulfur? 1. So you have what? 32, okay? Plus oxygen is what? 16. How many oxygen? 4. So we have 16 times 4, okay? And then here comes a molecule of water, which is 5. We put this 5 here. Let's open a bracket. Hydrogen is how many? 2. So we say 2 times 1. Don't forget the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. So here you have plus, you have our oxygen. Oxygen is only 1 here, okay? So you have oxygen. The molar atomic mass of oxygen is what? 16, okay? So here you have what? 16. You can close the bracket. Alright, so here we have 63.5 plus 32, okay? Plus 64. We put our dots here, okay? And this is 5 into what? This is 2. 2 times 1 is 2, and this is 16. 2 plus 16 is what? 18. Very good. So here we have 63.5 plus 32 plus 64, and what? 5 times 18 will give you 90. So this dot, what do? You simply change it to addition, okay? So here I will convert it to what? Addition. By the time you add up this thing, you'll be getting the molecular mass of copper 2 tetraoxosulfur pentahydrate, okay? So the molecular mass is 249.5 gram per mole. Beautiful. This is the molecular mass of this compound. Now back to this question. Calculate the percentage by mass of water. From this thing that you have solved, you've already gotten 2 information that will help you to solve this. Number 1 is the molecular mass of the whole compound, which is 249.5, and then the molecular mass of water, which is what? 90. Are you getting me? So this is very easy. You can now say, therefore, percentage by mass of water is equals to 90 over 249.5. And because it's percentage, you must multiply by 100. Beautiful. And by the time you press your calculator, you will be having 36.07%. Beautiful. This is a percentage of water, percentage by mass of water in this compound. You can still calculate for the percentage by mass of copper, okay, of sulfur, of oxygen. Are you getting me? As long as it is within the element that makes up that compound, just divide the molar mass of that element or the atomic mass of that element by the molecular mass of the compound, multiply by 100. It will give you the percentage of that element present in the compound. Brings us to the end of this class. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. Be part of this family. Share with your friends. Feel free to ask your question and give your thoughtful suggestion. And goodness, Idrom. I'll see you later in my next video. Bye.